Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a video that was a little bit more laid back. As you guys can see, I'm sitting on the floor of my bedroom. So it's a lot laid back. I just want to sit here and talk to you guys, kind of like if you were just in front of me and we were having a conversation. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about quarantine and everything that's going on and how it has been affecting me. Because I know that a lot of people have been going through it, and I just kind of wanted to share what I've been going through and kind of what's been going on in my head. So it's been about 3 months now, almost 3 months since the center has been closed. And I remember when we first closed, it was like mid-March when we first closed, a week being closed, 2 weeks being closed. Kind of felt like a vacation, so it wasn't really anything crazy. I don't think I really understood the severity of the situation or how serious this was or how long it was going to be. I mean, I don't think any of us expected this. And it wasn't until 3 weeks, like when a month hit, that it began to get to me, to be honest. Every day when I would go get my coffee before I would go to the center for filming, for Google Classroom, or just for the Zoom classes, and as I would drive, I would literally see no one on the road. Like no one, no cars, no people. And I began getting so sad, but I was also getting mad. I was getting mad at myself because I used to get so annoyed when I would drive and see so many people, or when I would sit in traffic. I hated going to the mall during, peak hours, like 6 p.m. on a Saturday or something like that, because I hated being around so many people. And I was getting so angry with myself during this whole time not seeing anyone around, because I was like thinking to myself that why would I get so mad? Why was I getting so mad? Right? And it wasn't until all of this happened. I mean, now thankfully things are slowly kind of going back to normal, in the sense that a lot of people are beginning to go out more. And it wasn't until all of this happened that I began to enjoy seeing people out. I began to enjoy seeing groups of people talking and laughing, and waiting in line to get coffee, having 5 6 people in front of me no longer bothers me. It kind of makes me happy. Makes me happy to see people out, to see people living their lives, to see happiness again. I feel like we were in such a dark place. The world was in such a dark place for so long, and this whole thing kind of made me realize and made me be grateful for the small things in life, right? Sitting in traffic for 6 hours, for 2 hours, I'm sorry, not 6 hours, but even if it was 6 hours, right? Doesn't really matter in a time like this, right? Or waiting in line for 20 minutes, or being held on the phone for 20 minutes, right? None of that matters, right? You don't remember that when something like this happens. So I decided that I wanted to, sorry I keep looking down, that's kind of how I think. But I decided to change my perspective on this whole situation, change my perspective on, the whole quarantine and us being isolated, and the center being shut down. I decided to change my perspective and kind of try to see what's the positive, what positive things came out of this. And it wasn't until I did that I noticed so many positive things that has happened because of this quarantine, right? So I've been wanting to do renovations to the center for a very long time, and I haven't been able to, because in order to do what I wanted to do, I'd have to close the center because I wanted to paint and stuff like that, and that wasn't something that I could afford. I couldn't afford to close the center for long periods of time, or so I thought. So I could never do it, right? And I've been able to do it now because of this quarantine. And another positive thing that's come out of it is I've got to spend more time with my family. Most of you guys know that the center hours are pretty opposite from the average person, right? The average person has a 9 to 5 job, right? Meaning they're booked in the morning but free in the afternoon, as opposed to my schedule and most martial arts or classes are we're free in the morning but we're booked in the afternoon. So a lot of times when I would come home, everyone's sleeping or everyone's winding down getting ready for bed. So I never really got to spend time with my family as much as I've gotten the chance to do so now. Another thing that's come out positive, or something positive that's come out of all this, is that I've gotten to spend more time with Master Lee and the group that we work with. So as you guys, some of you may know, I started working in Fairview. I opened Fairview almost 3 years ago, and since then I've been working alone because Master Lee, which was my mentor, he has his own school. So I used to work with him and now I don't. Now I work at my school. So I don't want to say you get lazy, but there's the lack of something when you're not working, when you're working alone, I should say, right? When you're working with someone else, you kind of feed off of each other's energies. You get inspired, you get ideas, right? And I kind of forgot about that. I forgot about that feeling, and because of this whole quarantine, I've been able to work with him again because we've been filming together and we've been doing online classes together, and the whole team has been able to stay to work together now, meaning my receptionist and his workers and my workers, and we're all together now. We've all been working together, and it feels good. It feels good for us to all be together again, and I think that's another positive thing that came out of all this. And lastly, the last thing that I feel that I think would have never happened if this quarantine never happened is that I did something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And I don't know if it was just that I didn't have time, or I was just using that as an excuse because I was scared. And that was starting a YouTube channel, starting this. Granted, I did not think that when I did start a YouTube channel it would be through Taekwondo. I always thought that it would be like a makeup channel or something, which is kind of ironic because I spend most of my time at a Taekwondo center and I don't wear makeup when I'm there because I'm sweating and stuff like that, so I don't really wear makeup. But makeup is something, it's like an art, and it's something that I love to do on my spare time, and I enjoy playing with makeup. So I always thought that if I ever did do a YouTube channel, it would be on that. But regardless, I've chosen to use this platform, YouTube, not only for Taekwondo, but for whatever I want. Even if it's just a video like this, where I'm sitting down talking to you guys. This is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and now I've had the time to start it, and hopefully it keeps growing, and I can continue to make videos like this and funny videos and stuff like that. But anyways, the point is that I wanted to make this video because I wanted to share this message with anyone, with all of you, or even if this could just change one person or help one person out. That's what I wanted. I wanted to make a video to tell someone that's all about perspective. It's all about how you choose to see something. And I'm not saying that, I saw this was perfect from the beginning. I knew that I was gonna see this in a positive light, because that's not true, right? I was sad for a while, and it got to me too, and I was worried and anxious. But I chose not to stay there, and that's the important thing, right? It's okay to be sad, it's okay to have your moments, but don't stay there, right? And I want to let you guys know, I want to tell you guys, I want to encourage you guys to see the positive in everything, to change the perspective. You don't know how much happier you're going to be, so much happier, if you just choose to shift your perspective in a positive way, to see things in a positive way, to see things in a positive light. And yeah, basically that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is kind of like a different setting. I'm in my room. You know, it's not a challenge or anything like that, but like I said, I want to share this with you guys, so I decided to just sit down and turn on the camera. But you know, let me know if you guys like kind of sit down videos like this too. I'm also let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking about doing a scheduled videos, maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, or if you guys don't care and just want to see a video come up whenever it comes up. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out, guys.